Out of my sight, wretch! I know you...
Come on, come on!
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint. Show them the trader's pass. You'll be on your way.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be different there.
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you in... Ah, sorry.
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stop street urchins, by the sound of it.
Orphans from the war.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees. They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of...
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might...
It's worth a try.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Come, taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
Excuse me.
Can't stop.
I was just wondering if...
Anything you grown-ups ever asked. So guess what I'm about to tell you?
Sorry.
I'll take the large one.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you.
I don't know. What's picking pockets?
No, you get in. So if they come calling...
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Jug of snake spit for the run.
What do you want? It's all right. We're not going to have... We've heard that some very bad people, and we need to know who's behind...
I don't know much about it, really. He said he got a job.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him.
Do you know where you're from?
He's usually by the tents out...
Thank you.
Come on, come on!
Peaches and pears.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap. Porter for hire. Best service.
That's that, then.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
There are no crystals here.
That big fat donkey was easy pick. He wouldn't have noticed if we robbed it. Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass. Could use one of those things to get out.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up back.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like...
Shit! Orange, what do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hans. Jill, you watch these two.
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do. Did you see a boy run past?
There was a boy ran back there towards the shop.
Thank
Shit. I'm cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I just want to ask...
Fine.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Call themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread didn't come at all half the time. Before I started, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around you.
Hunter.
You found him then?
Jill.
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. Whatever you do to me, not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him!
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo?
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister? Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just her back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gill and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hansa's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Oh, where is it?
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then. Hansa, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Lateney's Cleft.
To Lateney's Cleft, then?
Laney's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
No, you better not have scared anyone.
Daddy!
the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your own.
It's over.
I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
We got company! That's the lot of them.
More foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
Not a
Aye. Some of our new recruits.
especially the little ones.
It will be a shame when they chop them off. But till then.
Scum.
The leaders of the caste.
They don't deserve any mercy.
I wasn't planning on...
We're ready when you are.
Oh, I'm ready.
Fuck! It's that guard from Blockland! Kill him! Kill them all!
Soil and stone!
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave?
Of course. Oh, and,
We'll be glad to.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind, and their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling... I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Speaking of who...
You are too? Here, Clive. Goods' pass.
I will.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the... Can I count on your help in sorting through?
Of course. I'll make some I expect you'll soon be on your way, then. Would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson, for a small fee, we will move anything that goods to market, or bearers.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been...
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to... And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways. So what would you say to working?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower one.
I shall bear it.
Well, all that remains is to wish you... Goots' pass should secure you a place on the caravan. But if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say...
We'll... Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
If I knew where
Now I just need to see about getting the word out of it.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Something. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to...
What exactly are you celebrating?
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire. And most would...
So I've heard.
Oh. So you know of it. A gentleman who might... Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you...
Sounds...
So you won't need to go far. All 3 of them is Aldrich the Porter, Milan the Butcher, and Bollock. 3 of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Stop by again when you let them know.
I'll be right back.
Hurry, man. I must...
I've been asked to find Aldrich.
That's me right enough.
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a copy of Gotan 66.
If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down
from the Empire to Boklad. You must...
such is the porter's lot. It's Oriflamme one day. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise.
Perhaps.
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine. Now, Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one.
Any idea where his search for the thieves might...
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? Joseph's lived a hard life.
I can't imagine there are too many...
Porter for hire. Pardon me, but would you happen to be that well-notched steel and impressive physique? I have need of a sword for hire, and yours looks to be a weapon well worth the... Might you be convinced to offer me the use of those form...
How exactly do you intend?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeki, and I require a rugged companion, lest I find... Should you accept, you will not... Well...
My arms are...
Wonderful!
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemekis road. Quickly!
Wait. I'd better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
That's that then.
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going.
What do you want?
Just information.
Now you mention it, there...
Which way did he go?
I buggered off down the road, I expect.
Why am I not surprised?
You'll hand over your coin if you know what's here.
It's over! Stay down!
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. Thanks to your timely intervention. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us. Colossal vessels. Airships, we call them. With very little thought to what wonders such... Oblige me, if you would. Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock, a tantalizing mystery, no doubt. But come, good sir.
He's passionate. I'll give him that. Come on.
Yeah!
Straight home now.
We don't want any...
Neither do I.
Well, we haven't seen...
Yes, we have. We saw him, those ones.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there.
Shush, now.
I only told him what you...
I'd listen to your mother if... Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here? I think we found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me. Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph? So the boy was...
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you.
Have I been gone that long? Wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing...
I take it things are more complicated.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market, because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or... Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found their coat. I launched myself at them, full of righteous fury, but the others, they huddled around that food. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there.
So you spared them? And earned their trust into the...
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so... And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Bokla.
I'm impressed.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to... Oh, and... don't mention the goblins.
Your secret's safe with...
I appreciate it. I'd always thought of goblins as mindless savages. But if I'm honest, I like them better than half the men I've served with.
Oh, here.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Nordic. All right, then. Who's first?
Stay down!
Bad.
I needed that.
You're going to get yours. Oh, that would not do. Not when such majesty stretches out before us. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such furor. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man in... Alas, the full truth of the matter is that we must not dwell upon. Onward. His...
Let's go. Oh no. He's really got himself into trouble this time.
To me, boy!
Still in one piece?
It would seem so. And once more, you impress me with your prowess. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, could the construction of such miraculous edifices, alas, all is mere...
Not if you keep running head for...
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeat...
Glad to help, but...
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. You see, even my fellow scholars have grown, and so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion.
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so.
Fine.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put you to.
Joseph's fine. He certainly knows his business. You found your thieves all right?
A good man to have around, that Joseph. Thank you for putting my...
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Peaches and pears, beets and beans.
Come on, come on!
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Are you Milan?
That's me.
The innkeeper's just had... He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine.
He knows me only too well.
Wine and ham to spare.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel, we get meat from San Brec, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from... My old man knew what he was about. Anyway, thanks for the good news. Oh, you know what?
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Tight-fisted.
The Empire's your enemy, not us.
I'm looking for Bolek. I was...
Well, you found him. You're not...
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not...
You must be a busy man.
The market will be flooded with refugees if... Oh, my heart goes out to them, all right, but... We've plenty tried to slip past us nonetheless. And every now and then, one of them's foolish enough to... When they do, well, you know what? That wine's sounding better by the
Well done. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
If new arrivals had brought any coin with.
I spoke to your friends.
That's fantastic. It's been a while since we all sat down. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it...
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, and even those three are the backbone of Boklad. Lose anyone, and without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary... Right, I'd better...
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup.
A Gotan 60 bloody... A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows.
Here they are, the three pillars of... The woes of the world may be monstrous in many.
Never a truer word.
Something I can help you with? Why, I am what you see. It can be a risky business. This being a border town, or at least, it did. Don't worry about Honza and the other. Best of luck, Sid.
Out of my... Psych wretch. I know you...
Come on!
The caravan stops next to the
Juicy
checkpoint.
pears! Slake your thirst!
What I really want to be is a black...
Here you are, good.
Me pass! Oh, thank you so much. I'll have to say thanks to Ellen.
So should you. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone's...
We do. And we already have. Miss L's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stable. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the stones. But if we stick at it... And Goots,
That's all right. I've got it.
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you...
Oh.
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right. Let's go.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts, and more than a few at that. A beast that labours to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may.
What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Terence.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. And this is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
Hey, what do you think you're playing at?
So stop you getting eaten by a fucking wolf, that's what. Come on.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
They're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
What is it, boy?
What's happening?
I don't know. Torgal! This way.